Hey guys, and welcome back to the penultimate part of the Pokemon X playthrough. This is going to be a big one, folks, a complete showcase of all the Mega Pokemon available in X and Y. What they're all about, how to find their Mega Stones and so on. There's going to be a lot of info to cover, so I apologise if we go too fast, but hey, it's all going to be in order. We're going to be bopping around Kalos, checking out these guys in, certain blocks, like 6 one time, 7 another, etc. And for starters, we're going to check out a mode that we didn't have time to show off back in the Battle Maison part, the Multi-Battle. This mode allows you to team up with either an AI or real friend partner via Wi-Fi, and participate in what's essentially a double battle where you each use 2 Pokemon. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, actually, knowing Nintendo, that they let you team up with actual people for these double battle things. But hey, more options the better.
You can get Shauna and only Shauna in this mode.
That's the free-to-play mode.
Now, the Pokemon that your partner has, I believe, differs depending on, who you pick. But there are a set, number of Pokemon, and you can find all of them on Cerebi, including every other bit of information in the Pokemon universe.
I take it you are partnering up with a computer this go-around, am I right?
Well, of course, I'm a shut-in, mate. You expect me to team up with an actual person?
Oh, so you're teaming up with me? I notice I'm a girl. Do you want to explain that very fast?
Well, I didn't program the game, mate. Just look at the draw. At least you've got an Empoleon.
Yeah, I complain about it, and then Sakurai pops up, have you made a game?
Nice.
That was the best fucking burn from that conference, I'm sorry.
Music change. Let's do this.
Alright, let's see. First up is, I believe you're going to be debuting Mega Venusaur to start things off, am I right?
Indeed, but let's actually let the frigga get on screen first, shall we?
Okay.
Damn, man, your character has soulless eyes.
Yeah, I know, I'm starting to be a bit creeped out like that, I thought they would get, the actual me of me, but no, we're just going to use this robot person.
Okay, let's do this. Shasha, Mega Venusaur. Its type, Grass Poison, stays the same. It gains the ability Thick Fat, which allows it to take normal damage from Fire and Ice instead of, double. Defense and Special Defense go up, making it a great tank when combined with its new ability. And you can find its Mega Stone on the Bulbasaur you get from Sycamore. Otherwise, you can purchase it at the Lumiose Stone Emporium.
Yeah, isn't that the place with, really super expensive Mega Stones, unless you're, really stylish, though?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, I would never get to that point because I probably wouldn't fucking care.
Well, the champion gets discounts, so just complete the game and go back.
That's true. I'm fixing to say, I'm pretty sure the champion of Kalos should be able to get any sort of Mega Stone or restaurant deal they like.
Right.
Now I noticed, instead of actually having the game sound, you actually decided to do a cool little montage here. I kinda like it. Alright, here comes the edgy Pokemon we all know and love. Just wait for him to come on. Here we go. Mega Charizard X. Its new type is Fire and Dragon. Its new ability, Tough Claws, boosts the power of contact moves by 33%. Attack, defense, and special attack go up. You get it from that Charmander from Sycamore, or you get the stone from the Lumiose Store Emporium.
Nice, and now we get its Y-exclusive counterpart. Its typing is sadly still the same, so it's susceptible to, sneaky pebbles, but its new ability, Drought, brings out the sun for 5 turns, powering up fire-type moves. Its special attack and special defense go up, and you can find the stone in, well, the same location as Charizard X's, really, but it's exclusive to Pokemon Y.
I think Charizard Y is a bit underrated, actually. I kind of like it, sort of, I guess it's better looking to me than fucking Mega Charizard X, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it looks like what Charizard would naturally evolve into, I guess, if given, 1,000 years or so. Mega Charizard X is basically the personification of Deviantart.
Yeah, it's like an artificial Mega Evolution, and if they went with that story, I think that would be a much better explanation for it.
I love how we have to fill up these little empty sections with just biting satire.
Just fuck you, Mega Charizard X, you piece of shit.
Oh, this one's yours.
Alright, here we go. This is Mega Blastoise when he starts to eventually evolve here for a minute. The type's pretty much the same. There's a new ability is called Mega Launcher, which boosts the power of Aura and Pulse moves by 50%. Defense, special attack, and special defense go up, and you get him from the Squirtle you get from Sycamore, otherwise you can buy the stone, like usual, at the Lumiose Stone Emporium.
Neat. Ah, this one's cool. Mega Alakazam. Come on, baby, let's get that Mega Evolution rolling.
I need more spoons.
All of the spoons. I'm about to eat all of the ice cream. Mega Alakazam. Its typing is still plain old Psychic, but its new ability is Trace, which allows the Pokemon to copy an opposing Pokemon's ability, like you can see here. Its special attack and speed go up, and you can find its stone in the second bottom floor rather, of Reflecting Cave in the post-game. It's a post-game Megastone.
It's a facade that I'm having fun with this.
This Slurpuff kicks motherfucking ass.
Yeah, you know, I gotta give him some props for that, I gotta admit.
Oh yes, come on, Shulk!
Greninja!
Oh, it's just another motherfucking Pokemon character.
Oh, hey, I didn't know... Well, I mean, I knew this, obviously, but I'm kind of surprised that you decided to take on these people while you were doing this Mega Evolution showcase kind of thing.
Well, you know, I thought I'd end this block of the Mega Showcase on a little bit of a kick.
Let's see what we got here. Primeape, Piloswine. It's not going to mean anything to good old Goosebumps over here.
Yes, go for it, mate.
Alright, we've all seen Goosebumps by now. Ghost and Poison still. Its new ability, Shadow Tag, prevents the opposing Pokemon from escaping. Basically, the important stat changes are that its special attack and speed goes up, and you can find the stone in Laver City, which is given to you by a Hex Maniac.
Now, I'm not entirely sure of the specifics. I've heard tell that you need to have either seen or own a Haunter or a Gengar to get it. Now, as for me, I kind of had those Pokemon to begin with, so I can't really tell, if you can find it without having actually caught the Pokemon rather than having just seen it, but, specifics.
If anybody's got any confirmation of that, please let us know, because you guys are pretty much correcting when we fuck up anyway, so...
Well, bye Goosebumps, you were never going to last here, to be honest. I got a little bit of an explanation here. It took me about 3 or 4 tries to reach this point, and I did all of this in a row. You get that? That's about 80 battles, back to back. I was tired as shit at this point.
Oh my god, yeah, I can feel that, man.
So now we just got to ramble over the rest of this, so I thought I'd leave it in as, the finale to this block.
I thought you would be using a Big Mama for Kangaskhan here, but no, it looks like you've got a different one.
This is also from Mexi. I guess he competitively breeds Kangaskhan's or something?
Something like that, and Mexi also helped outline this information for this part about all the Mega Evolutions, so big ups to you, man. That's not Magnezone, so who fucking cares?
I would say the biggest threat in this particular battle came from Primeape.
Primeape, why is that?
Well, it's fast and it knows Earthquake. Earthquake is kind of a standard move in these sorts of things, because obviously Earthquake hits everyone on the field that isn't either flying or has the levitate ability, so...
That's true, and I think Slurpuff was a bit weak to that, if I recall correctly?
Well, no, it's a fairy type, so...
Okay.
Earthquake just hits hard.
Don't let Big Mama take that.
It's not Big Mama.
It's good to see Empoleon, though. At least my weird Robo-clone knows a good Pokemon to use every now and then.
It's weird, you're not me kind of intimates that she knows the real Helldragon and she's like standing in for you. It's really weird, actually.
She's probably like my Bizarro clone from an alternate dimension, like Earth 2 or something.
Well, bye not Big Mom and bye Magneton, I guess.
Hey, whatever gets the job done, you know what I'm saying?
I would imagine in the Super Battle counterpart of this battle, you fight the other two Chatelaine sisters. This is just the regular multi-battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And here they're basically just making excuses for how much they suck.
There's so much dialogue in this. Not even the champion rambled on for this long.
Well, I never said, I don't really think I'm all that good at double battles either. I mean, I'm just imagining me kind of explaining how much I'm shit at these.
And remember, if you talk about how hard it is to program a female character, you're full of shit. Peace.
Oh, there we go. Might as well make this topical while we're here, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we all just kind of got off on E3, man. That was amazing.
We got off on E3. That's a bit far, don't you think?
Well, I think some of us did.
Well, if you follow my live tweets, I was certainly going down that path.
Oh, man.
It's always good to get more bup. I don't know if I'll ever spend the bup, but it's good to have the bup.
Well, I mean, you can get some good stuff with your bup, huh?
Let's just run this joke into the ground like we do with everything else.
Bup, bup, Bet.
Thank you. Yeah, somehow I don't think I'm going to be coming back to be bodied by legendary Pokemon, but thank you.
Yeah, I really feel like being a target today. I think I'll walk on back, no thanks.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Note, the robot died on his way back to his home planet.
On the way back to the friend roster. Well, bye Battle Maison. It's been nice, I guess.
Alright, so what's up next?
Next we're going to go battle Serena to show off the next block of Mega Pokemon, and I was originally going to battle Serena first, but then I thought it's not really as engaging as an opening as a visit to the Battle Maison would be. And to that end, you may have noticed, if you have ears, obviously, that I changed the music for the Maison fight with the regular trainers. It's actually the theme for Super Trading, and I thought every other battle or Mega Showcase I've seen uses the same type of music, and it kind of clips when they go from Pokemon to Pokemon, so I thought I'd mute the audio and put in my own so it flows better, and I think it worked out better in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I think from watching this ahead of time, I think your montage and the different music you used worked out really well.
Yeah, let's just crawl up our own arses before we address more Mega Pokemon. Okay, I think it's my turn. So, Mega Kangaskhan. Its type stays the same. Meowstic's going to use Fake Out and, block me, so I may as well get on with it. Its type stays the same. It gains the ability Parental Bond, which means parent and child attack together, which is cool because you get 2 attacks for the price of 1, although the second one's weaker than the first. But if you combine this with Power Up Punch, you get a buff, and then you get another buff, which can turn Mega Kangaskhan into a downright beast. Its important stat changes include a boost for attack, defense, and special defense, and you can find the stone in Glittering Cave in the postgame.
Alright, here we go. And Mega Pinsir's up next, and I think we're all gonna make the same joke at the same time. Here we go. Cast off!
You are a nerd!
Its new type is Bug and Flying. Its new ability is Aerial Late. I'm probably saying that wrong, which means normal type moves become flying type moves. The important stat changes include an increase in attack, defense, and speed, and you can find the stone in Santaloon Forest in the post-game. It's a Pokemon X exclusive.
This one is known as the Lysander Special, Mega Gyarados. It goes from the boring old and electric-susceptible Water and Flying to Water and Dark, and its new ability Mold Breaker. Moves can be used on the target regardless of its abilities. Important stat changes include a boost in attack, defense, and special defense. You can find the stone in Corraway Town near Waterfalls in the post-game.
Alright, there we go. It is a fat motherfucker, though.
Hey, it's beefy, okay?
Yeah, it's big bone, which means it'll be delicious when we kill it and cook it. Still have no idea how the hell it teleports through tile, but whatever.
Okay, mate, you're up.
Alright, Mega Aerodactyl. Its type is still the same, rock and flying. Its new ability is called Tough Claws, which, as we said before, boosts the power of contact moves by 33%. The important stat changes means attack and speed go up. You can find the stone in Banette Town in the Fossil Lab after you find the scientists in the Glittering Cave.
I told you, it looks like the main singer of System of a Down.
I don't even know how, but okay.
Oh, this one's interesting. Mega Mewtwo X, it goes from being psychic to psychic and fighting, and gains the ability Steadfast, which boosts the speed stat each time the Pokemon flinches. Its attack, defense, and special defense go up. You can find it in the unknown dungeon after catching a Mewtwo, and it obviously is X exclusive.
Man, he's really beefy, though. It's kind of strange he went to psychic and fighting, but I guess it helps out in the end. Alright, here's the one we've seen first, actually, Mega Mewtwo Y. This is a Y version exclusive. The type does not change, it's still Psychic. Its new ability is Insomnia, which prevents the Pokemon from falling asleep. Special attack and speed go up, but defense goes down. And you can get the stone at the Unknown Dungeon in the Y version, obviously, after catching Mewtwo.
I think I've got a reason for why the defense goes down. Whereas Mewtwo X is kind of like bulky, so obviously its attack power goes up. This one's really lightweight. It's kind of like Silver Chariot shedding its armor, if you will.
I can't believe you used a really cool reference to justify this. I don't know how to feel.
Deal with it, mate.
I love Silver Chariot. I'm sorry.
And there we go, that is the second block done. I'm sorry, Serena, but it was for the greater good.
Just bring, like, your whole team of Mega Evos. Hey, Serena, you want to get bodied?
So you're lucky we can only do this once a day.
You're not different at all. You're all the same. We're all failures in the end.
What happened to Trevor and Tierno, now that I think about it?
They don't have Mega Evolved Pokemon, do they?
Well, Trevor's in Geosense Town. I don't know what happened to Tierno. He's probably gone to Hoenn to compete in contests or something.
That's probably a better fit for him, in all honesty, because as a Pokemon trainer, he wasn't really cutting it, I found.
We've had a bunch of battles, so I think it's only right we give him a bit of a healing spritz.
A spritz? Is that what they do? Did they spray him with water inside the Pokeball?
I like the idea of Mewtwo just sitting all huffily inside its ball, like, this is degrading!
I'm really damp in here, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Now we're going to go hunt down, if you will, normal trainers. I was originally going to have this block consist of us battling wild Pokemon, but that was a bit dull, so I thought, let's crush the will and the spirit of aspiring Pokemon trainers instead.
Oh, by the way, we also forgot to mention Mega Mewtwo Z, which is still stuck on Namek fighting Goku.
Son of a fucking bitch! You're lucky Comarine Town has some really relaxing music, because I kind of need that about now. I'm shaking, just shaking, Helldragon.
Well, it's got the monorail. You know, the electrified bonafide 2-car monorail. What's the word?
Just die.
Die. Die. Die.
It's German for the Mega Pokemon. The.
Oh, we laugh a lot here.
Well, you'd have to really to stave off the madness of these 40-minute long parts.
Oh yeah, this playthrough has been going on quite a while now. I've already started to see in different colors that I didn't even know existed.
All these boats just puts me in mind of Mr. Briny. I wonder if he comes out here for a holiday.
I bet he does. I mean, considering all the, the hints that have been dropped to the Hoenn remakes, I wouldn't be surprised if they link Hoenn to Kalos in auras.
Yeah, I wonder if Hoenn will actually be confirmed one of these days.
They're getting around to it.
This is actually where I was originally going to transition into the whole wild Pokemon thing, but when I consistently failed to get a bite, a nibble, if you will, I decided to take it out on the nearest trainer possible, which is the fisherman to our left, who has nothing but Magikarps, and honestly, he kind of had this coming.
It'd be kind of funny, though. I mean, like, you're just sitting there trying to get a wild Pokemon. Come on! And everybody's like, no, fuck you, man. You're doing Mega Pokemon, alright? I ain't dealing with that shit.
Okay, block 3. We're going to be bopping around all of Kalos, so expect some drastic scene changes here, from the beach to the mountains to the fields and so on. Mega Ampharos. Its type is actually different. It goes from being a plain old electric type to electric and dragon, which is pretty cool. And its ability changes from static to mold breaker. Moves can be used on the target regardless of its abilities. Stat changes include a buff on defense, special attack, and special defense, but its speed goes down, and you can find the Megastone in Azure Bay from an old man.
I think we were all pretty hyped when Mega Ampharos was shown and we saw its glorious locks. Alright, here we go. Mega Scizor. Type is still the same, Bug and Steel. Its new ability is called Technician, which increases the power of all moves with a base power of 60 or less by 1.5. Its important stat changes include a buff in attack, defense, and special defense, and you can find the stone in the Frost Cavern behind Abomasnow in the postgame.
I'm loving its claw design.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The feet, I'm not too crazy about.
Okay, Mega Heracross, no change to its typing, it's still bug and fighting. Its new ability Skill Link enables multi-strike moves that hit 2 to 5 times per use to always strike 5 times. Important stat changes include a buff in attack and defense, but its speed goes down. You can find the Megastone in the Santaloon Forest in the post-game, same location as Pinsir, but in Pokemon Y.
Yeah, it is a Y exclusive. Next up is a Pokemon that's probably edgier than Mega Charizard X, Mega Houndoom. Type's still the same, Dark Fire. Its new ability, Solar Power, boosts the special attack stat when you're in sunny weather, but your HP decreases. Important stat changes include a boost in defense, special attack, and speed, and you can get the stone on Route 16 during the post-game.
And it's Y exclusive. Mega Tyranitar. Its typing is still the same, good old Rock and Dark type. That's Rock and Dark, not Ground and Dark, okay? Its ability is actually the same as the old one, Sandstream. The Pokemon summons a Sandstorm in battle. Important stat changes include a boost in attack, defense, and special defense, and you can find the Megastone for it in the Silage Gym in the post-game.
Yay, the tree's back! Okay, Mega Blaziken, we're all pretty familiar with this, but here are the stats. Type is still Fire and Fighting. Its new ability, Speed Boost, raises the user's speed stat at the end of each turn. Every stat but HP gets buffed, and you basically get the Mega Stone if you got the event Torchic that was released when Pokemon X and Y came out.
I love the animation for Brave Bird, I just want to put that out there.
Oh yeah, it looks really cool, I gotta agree.
Fighting on the mean back streets of Lumio City. Okay, Mega Gardevoir. We've actually already seen this one, because the champion used her. Typing still the same, Psychic and Fairy. Its new ability, Pixelate, turns normal type moves into fairy type moves, which gives it a lot of battle coverage. Its special attack, special defense, and speed go up, and the stone you actually get from the routes that Diantha gives you in Cafe Soleil in the post-game.
Oh yeah, so it's actually pretty good to trade with her. Alright, Mega Mawile here. It's still a Steel and Fairy type. Its new ability, Huge Power, doubles the user's attack stat. That's pretty badass. Attack, defense, and special defense go up, and you can get the stone at Chabanel Castle on the second floor during the post-game.
You wanted to see the Clamps, mate, and there she is, in all her Mega Evolved glory.
Clamps, you were awesome. You shall be missed.
Now, just in case you're wondering where we actually ended this block, this is the Battle Chateau, and we came here very early on in the playthrough, so I think it's appropriate that we actually went back to it for the end game proper.
Did you actually manage to get all the way to the top rank while you were recording these?
Well, no, because I basically came in, beat up a couple of Viscounts and left.
Yeah, that seems to be my modus operandi too. Hey, bitches, what's up?
Okay, for this next block, we're going to push ourselves as much as we can, given the easy difficulty of X and Y. We're going to go take on the Elite Four for a second time.
Oh boy, and we're also going to be showing off the Mega Evos there too. Man, you just got it all today.
Yeah, I'm just spoiling our audience, with this lackluster commentary, the terrible editing, etc.
They'd better like and favorite and subscribe for all this great shit, right?
Yeah, save it on the Twitters, send it on the Facebooks, etc.
Man, this place is still so super gaudy as fuck. I honestly want to see, like, an Elite Four center that's just like a corner office. They, like, rented an office in the middle of the city, and then maybe underground it unfolds into a very cheapo kind of battle arena. I honestly want to see that level of bureaucracy when it comes to Pokemon battling.
You're honestly asking them to downgrade the grandeur of the Pokemon League to some Looker Bureau bullshit.
Well, I'm just saying, I think it would save more money in the long run. Now that I think about it, I wonder if you can write off Pokemon battles as tax deductible if you run, like, a gym or something. Yeah,
let's just, go through all of this and see how much it would cost. Giant statue, 100,000. Ethereal glowing platform, 200,000. Light, 300,000.
Yeah, I want to see that conversation. They go up to a contractor and say, hey, yeah, I need a magic bullshit elevator. How much would that cost? I think I'll have to order the parts from overseas. It'll cost you.
Giant dragon statue with wings that open outwards, that's like $1 million. You got a couple of incense burners on either side of the platform, that's like $3 million right there.
Meanwhile, other Pokemon and people are like fucking starving because they keep using all the money on the fucking gaudy wings that do nothing.
Brock's gym is just like a room with some rocks. Come on.
He's like the welfare gym.
Damn, man.
Oh, that's harsh, Brock, man. I feel bad for you now.
Okay, since this is a pretty critical part of this showcase, we're going to have to get fancy with our music, so let's break out the secret super training theme.
Well, it's not much of a secret anymore, is it?
Damn it, I have foiled myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that, foiling myself, I realize.
You may notice we're doing this in a different order to how we fought the Elite Four before. As always, I'm just trying to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think first off we're going to talk about Mega Aggron here. I believe, who did you get this particular Aggron from?
I believe that was Yolka Ed, actually. Mega Aggron. Its old type was Steel and Rock. Interestingly enough, this is one of the Pokemon that actually loses a type when it Mega Evolves. It's pure Steel now. Its new ability is Filter, which reduces super effective damage by a quarter. Its attack and defense go up, and you can find it in the Signage Gym in the post-game. Same place as Tyranitar, but this one is Y exclusive.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good rationale to get Y, you know. Mega Aggron, he looks pretty fucking beefy. I like him, actually.
All the full restores in the world aren't going to save you from this Steel Goliath, alright?
Yeah, I am the Juggernaut, bitch. Take him back to the grocery store that you bought him from.
Go for it, mate.
Anyway, this is Mega Medicham. Type is still the same, fighting its Psychic. Its ability, Pure Power, again, doubles the user's attack stat. That's pretty good. Every stat except HP goes up for this guy. You can find the stone in Lavera City in front of the well during the post-game.
I should probably mention, when a Pokemon Mega Evolves, its HP will always remain the same. It never goes up. That's probably the only stat that never changes. And let's take on Seabold now. A little bit of trivia. In the Mega Evolution Special, he actually uses a Mega Blastoise, which just destroys the shit out of Alan's Mega Charizard X. It's pretty funny, actually.
And good thing he didn't use it here, otherwise you would have had problems.
First up on the Seabold Destruction Extravaganza is Mega Magnetric. It's still an electric type, obviously, although it becomes really stupid looking in my opinion. Its new ability is Intimidate, which, as you have seen many a time, lowers the opposing Pokemon's attack stat. Its important stat changes include special attack and speed buffs, and you can find it on Route 16 in the post-game, same location as Houndoom, but this one is an X exclusive. Another plus for the Y version.
Alright, here's Mega Banette. Same type, when it Mega Evolves, still Ghost. Its new ability is Prankster, which gives priority to a status move. That can be pretty helpful. The important stat changes, only its attack gets a boost, and you can find the stone in the Chamber of Emptiness during the post-game.
I gotta feel sorry for Starmie, just bodied every single day of its life.
Malva, I told you I'd kick your ass if I saw you again, but now I've come to collect.
The flame of anger still burns, even in the post-game.
This next one coming up, we've already seen the Mega Evolve form when we were fighting Serena, but now, obviously, is the best time to give all the stats about it.
Indeed. Mega Absol. When it Mega Evolves, its type stays the same, it's still a Dark type, but its new ability is Magic Bounce, which reflects status moves, which is pretty cool. Important stat changes include a boost to its attack, special attack, and speed, and you can find the stone in Keylud City after beating the player's rival in the post-game. And I should probably give a clarification here. You need to do at least one battle in the Maison to make that battle happen. And after that, you go to, obviously, Anstar City, you get the upgrade for your Mega Ring, and you go hunting Mega Stones at a certain time of the day.
As for Mega Absol itself, it's pretty deviant art tier, I gotta say. Mega Garchomp, its type is still the same, Dragon and Ground. Its new ability, Sand Force, boosts certain moves' powers during a Sandstorm. That's pretty cool. The attack and special attack of Mega Garchomp goes up, but its speed actually goes down. You can find its stone in Victory Road on the outside, in front of the tower to the left of the Pokemon Ranger that heals you, and behind the Hex Maniac during the postgame.
Indeed, and that's kind of a loss for Garchomp, because it relies on its speed, so getting a debuff in that area, I guess the trade-off is worth it.
Alright, next up, we're pretty much just gonna have Mega Lucario body everyone during this battle.
Mega Lucario, fighting in Steel, no change there. Its new ability is Adaptability, which powers up moves of the same type as the Pokemon. So, you know, fighting, Steel attacks, get a buff. Attack, special attack, and speed go up, and its stone is held by Karina's Lucario, which is given to the player. So, unless you actively deny, you know, the welfare Pokemon that's just being freely offered to you, you're not going to miss that Mega Stone.
Well, you know, I wasn't really a big fan of Mega Lucario, I have to admit, but I mean, I saw his performance here, and how he pretty much kicks the shit out of this admittedly computer opponent, so you know, I've got to give Mega Lucario some props here. He can be pretty effective in the right hands.
To be fair, I'm completely abusing type advantage right now. Fighting destroys both Rock and Steel, and this Pokemon here is in fact Rock and Steel, so...
It's something, alright. That's for sure. I know it's supposed to be based on, like, that whole, you know, like that magnet face toy where you put the metal shavings to make, like, hair and stuff, but Probopass looks really stupid. I'm sorry.
Well, this is a Gen 4 Pokemon. Oh, snap!
That's for sure.
Kind of, used... I mean, I'm at level 99 now, so every move is going to do a lot of damage, but, I kind of toyed with it, and, Sturdy kicked in, so I'm going to have to use a less powerful attack now.
I'll just shoot a death laser at it. That'll make sense.
Okay, now we can finish it off.
Yeah, just give it a little bit to try to grasp some semblance of a victory, but fuck you, here's a punch to the mustache. I guess that hurts.
Alright, fall down. Next one.
Burning out your dead. We haven't really seen Aegislash in a while. Like, do you still have yours, I hope? You didn't, like, wonder trade it away, did you?
I think it's growing dull in the box as we speak.
Master, I haven't killed anything lately.
Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to use fighting-type attacks since it's a ghost type, but Bone Rush is a ground-type move. Let's get it on.
Where does it get the bone from? I have to ask this question. Unless it pulls one out from its body, I'll just grow it back.
It's not Marrow, mate. This ain't Marvel right now. When's Marvel? Not during Pokemon, that's for sure.
Well, not anymore now that Capcom lost the license to it.
I am still surprised that these guys don't finish with like a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Mega Scizor would be perfect for this guy.
That's true, and like I was saying earlier, Mega Scizor is cool, but I'm not a fan of the feet. Like, they just turn into, like, little stomps. I just think that ruins the whole effect, personally.
Just to go off topic for a second, I love that when it was leaked, there was a picture of Mega Scizor, and I showed it to Helldragon, and he says, yes, that looks so fucking cool. You know the one part of the picture that was obscured? The feet.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had known that then, and then I, you know, found out later on, I'm like, oh, that just totally kills the momentum that could have had.
Now, obviously, depending on the order in which you beat these guys, the dialogue will change to reflect it. I think it kind of just works to beat this guy last, because he's so melodramatic. He makes mountains out of medieval molehills, really.
I'm very distressed, and everyone should know about it.
I am, in fact, undone. Okay, only one available Mega Pokemon left to show off, and I say available because the last two are Mega Latios and Mega Latias, and their Mega Stones aren't available in the game, so they won't be appearing here. You can find their images on sites like Cerebi and Bulbapedia, but the last one is Mega Abomasnow, and we'll be seeing him towards the end of this fight.
Abomasnow. That was the one I laughed at, if I recall correctly.
I remember that recording fondly.
Yeah, but I think for the Mega Latias and Mega Latias, and another Mega Pokemon that got revealed recently, Mega Diancie, those are going to show up in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so who knows, maybe we'll cover those too. I don't even know why she's still here. This is like my office, technically. She should, like, get out.
Right. I think it's time for some fitting music. This track doesn't actually appear in the game, it is a secret file. It's X and Y World Champion, and it's a remix of the Red and Blue Champion theme.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's actually a pretty cool remix.
Okay, let's kick this shit off with Magnetric versus Hawlucha.
Well, it's not going to be Mega Magnetric, so at least it won't look as completely stupid as it could have been.
Mate, I don't need a Mega Form to body this guy. Shasha! Sorry, Hawlucha, I love you, but you ain't shit against a Thunderbolt, okay?
He'll probably come back later written as a heel. He'll go into his Rudo colors, and he'll oppose our Hawlucha in the ring.
I should probably clarify on a mistake I made earlier in the playthrough. I don't think Ash gets a Hawlucha during the anime. I think he gets it in one of the movies, probably the upcoming one, Cocoon of Destruction. But don't quote me on that, because I may, as usual, be wrong.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're really consistent, I've found, in what ties into the anime and what doesn't, in terms of the movies. For the longest time, I thought it was pretty much assumed that all the movies were sort of their own separate thing. They never really tied into the anime that much. But then I think around, like, Diamond, they were starting to do something like that. I don't know. I've lost track myself.
Okay, we're going to need a good, solid Ice-type attack to take this guy down.
That's why we're bringing out Medicham.
Mate, his Sorry, I'm just kind of squeeing here. His Ice Punch single-handedly took out Drazna's team. It is beastly.
That's true, I gotta agree, man. So why don't you just sit the fuck down?
Why aren't you part Poison type? You're useless!
Just smack him around until he learns his lesson, that's how it's supposed to be.
Till he evolves into a completely new type.
Now get that Celebi in here and we'll make him fairy too with some physical knuckle therapy, you know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started, alright? Okay, this might be overkill, but I'm trying to go for, like, visual variety here. So Garchomp, let's go.
Now, I'm gonna assume this Garchomp is from somebody else. I'm trying to figure out where the name Yazan comes from.
Well, I don't know either, but this one comes from Volcamar. A lot of our Pokemon come from HFC peeps like Mexican Base Monkey, Neo King Ghidorah, Volcamar, Sonic Speed, and Yolkahead, who obviously traded me the Aggron. You guys helped make this Mega Pokemon Showcase possible. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a bunch for it, and it's really great that I ruined it by talking over it, isn't it?
Pretty much.
You did it again! Good job! Now, unfortunately, this guy won't be Mega Evolving, so he can't just, like, Beast Mode through every one of Diantha's Pokemon here.
Well, this thing is rock and ice, so, say goodbye.
Good thing he has a Kamehameha wave, though.
Well, he is voiced by Sean Schemmel, mate, in the movie.
Yeah, he's gonna be voiced by Sean Schemmel in Smash 4, isn't he?
That was a rumor, I think. I don't know if it's confirmed yet.
Okay, well, what if it is confirmed, let us know.
Okay, folks, it's time to check out the last available, again, available, Mega Pokemon of X and Y. Mega Abomasnow. Let me bring up this little old fact sheet here. Mega Abomasnow, still a Grass and Ice type. Its ability is the same as the old one, Snow Warning. The Pokemon summons a Hailstorm when it enters a battle. Its attack, defense, special attack, and special defense go up. Its speed is halved, and you can find its Megastone in the Frost Cavern from the Abomasnow after you defeat Team Flare.
Here we go. Now, it looks like she's gonna try and lead out with her best Pokemon, but it ain't gonna work because I have this freaky mutant over here that's gonna wreck her shit.
I'm having a bad hair day!
I mean, seriously, you look at the ice coming from his back, it looks like he's mutating into a monster. The warp is overtaking me, it is a good pain.
The evolution went too far!
I came out wrong! This is like a David Cronenberg production with Mega Abomasnow over here.
Again, just to correct one of the mistakes I made earlier in the playthrough, I think this was in the reverse house, or whatever it's called. During a hailstorm, Blizzard will always hit, so use that to your advantage.
And that's Diantha done and dusted, looks like.
Yeah, the Mega Pokemon Showcase is over. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It was certainly a kick getting to bring all these Pokemon together, and actually it didn't take as long to record and edit as I was fearing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little change of pace. Don't expect this level of editing in every part of every playthrough in the future, but...
Whoa, don't make us do work! What the fuck's that all about?
Yeah, effort is scary, but I was glad I was able to do a little something different before this playthrough came to an end.
Yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. You know, it was really cool seeing all of the Mega Evolved Pokemon. Getting to see the Clamps again, that's pretty good. You know, Goosebumps was particularly helpful during the whole run as its Mega Evolved form, so it was kind of like a little celebratory, you know, hand clap for all that.
And, not much else to say now. I guess we could talk about the Mega Pokemon that have been shown from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, just briefly.
Yeah, like we said before, you know, Mega Latios, Mega Latias, Mega Diancie, which is, like, got the biggest dress in the entire world. I think it covers a continent. It's gonna cover Hoenn. It's gonna be Team Magma changes it to land, Team Aqua changes it to sea, Team Diancie changes it to, like, fabric.
You know, Milotic's just crying because it's no longer the most fabulous of Pokemon. But you also have Mega Swampert, you have Mega Final Grass Evo, whose name escapes me. Sceptile, thank you. And revealed the other day, you also have Mega Sableye, which is interesting.
Mega Sableye just gets like a big new gem and just hides behind it. Its new ability is called Not in the Face!
Indeed. And that's it for this part, folks, so we shall see you next time for the final part of the Pokemon X playthrough, where we finish off the Looker side quest, and maybe shed a tear or two in the process. See you then.